No one is going to. But if I
Shush, you smell a bacon. Listen to the blue bear. Get to fuck. We're all listening, mate.
No comment!
Please! Too much please,
No, we're not.
Well, tell everybody we're not here.
Is there anybody here I can speak to?
Why are you here?
we're going nowhere.
Well, that's fair enough. We're here to see if we can sort this
Listen,
out.
folks, don't listen to him. We don't talk to him. We don't want to talk to you. The main thing is, we want them out, get them out, and we'll be gone. That's it. You've got every political party, the city council, every news organisation, half the community down here, and yet you're facilitating them for an abduction. Right? She's talking to the bosses. We don't need to talk to you, so be quiet.
I put my ID in my pocket, I'm like, this is it.
There are 3 or 4 PLOs walking around with blue vests. Do not speak to them.
No one is in charge here. We're all individuals, we're human beings. We are here for our neighbors. We're standing for each other. We're not allowing brutality in our streets. We're not allowing, such activities where, people come and bundle you in the back of the van, as though you have committed very serious crimes. No, but we will stay until the end and these guys are released, in my opinion.
Is make sure the citizens of Glasgow are on the streets, blocking these efforts to deport and evict vulnerable people. us. We must be alert, we must be prepared to fight back. We need to organise and make sure that this does not happen. It's going to be a cat and mouse game. We know what they do, we know how cynical they operate, but we need to be prepared to organise to resist this. We need to stand at the best traditions like Glaswegians to say, God help any immigration officer that tries to rip vulnerable families out of our city. And tell them that their power and oppression is not welcome in this city, and we'll do everything we can to do it. I'll be with you hopefully within the next couple of hours, but stay there, stay and fight the cause, and do not let them pass. We need to do whatever we can to resist this in Glasgow. We need to build the networks, we need to build the intelligence, we need to work with the communities that are under threat, so that as soon as they get awareness of something threatening them, we're able to pile 100 people into their doors and stop the eviction happening. That's what we have to do. Solidarity with you all. I'll be with you soon. God bless.
Taking that dirty money. Scab fuck! Scab bastards!
Too many coppers, not enough justice!
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome
Shame on you! Everyone lock arms! Fucking standing on me! Not the police officer. The paramedics are undercover cops. The paramedics are
So that's where we are standing. Let them go!
He stuck his leg under the
Peace, love and respect to the man and the man. The man who sacrificed his life to save these people who are in the van. Let them out! Let them go!
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 Let them go! Anyone who supports Israel, you're a pile of shite! You don't belong here! The Masjid Aqsa has been desecrated by scum! Our holy churches have been desecrated by scum! And our announcement I'm making here, Sunday, 1 p.m, John Square, turn up, bring a Palestine flag. Let's let these people know we are one with Palestine. Countries in the UK, 10 Israeli drone making factories in the UK, they're responsible for bombing Gaza. They're responsible for bombing Gaza. Join Palestine action and take some positive action. Make a change. These are our neighbors. Let them go. 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 Make some noise! You stay here! You starve ourselves to death before we let that van move! These are our neighbors!
Let them go!
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 insulting to anyone. Yeah, but she should change her name. But I think the scenario here is there is a brigade or a regiment of the police who are hiding behind, the other street. Yeah, the 11th Street and Pollock Shield, just the other street in the corner. And they are waiting for their, for orders from London, which is really embarrassing, taking orders from London, rather than listening to the people of Glasgow and to the people of this street in this city, especially the people of Pollock Shields in Glasgow, Sitting here for 6-7 hours is not easy, but I think to support one another, it is easy. We are going to be here and we are going to sit down and we are going to resist any mafia attempt by Priti Patel and her coup, the hostile environment created by the Tories in this country, families separated from each other, children separated, put in prison and detention centers. Yeah, no time limit. Britain is the only country, if I tell you, detain asylum seekers in the whole Western Europe. This is the only country which detain asylum seekers and refugees or asylum seekers indefinitely. No any other country in Western Europe detain asylum seekers indefinitely. Yeah, innocent children, as we have witnessed in the past, women and children, young, old, all sort of people detained. Yeah, hotel detention. We don't want to be here anyway. This is, it is Thursday, and for Muslims like me, it's a special day, and I salute my white indigenous people of this city, the Scottish people. Today it does not matter if you're black, white, brown, yellow like me. We're all human beings. We are just human beings, and we are here to protect and defend, the brutality of the Home Office. Far away, 6-7 hours away, orders from Little England. Little England, orders coming from England on the streets of Glasgow, telling us that we should go home or we will be detained. I am happy to be detained for standing up against the brutality. I am happy, to be here and show it yourself that we are going to be here and we are going to defend. Imagine, honestly, this even doesn't happen in Afghanistan. Afghanistan, a war-torn country, Iraq, Syria, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, it's someone in a civilized or the so-called democratic society in this country is put in the van for 6-7 hours without any proper medical attention. You don't even know their mental health or the state of mind, what they're going through, but I'm sure they're very strong inside. When they hear your voice, when they look at your support, I hope they can see from the tinted windows, or if the police officers are kind enough, they can open one of the windows and they can see the support that they are getting from the people of Glasgow and particularly from Kenmure streets and Pollock Shield. So this is wonderful. Trust me, right now, you are an example, a prime example for the rest of the United Kingdom or whatever kingdom you call it. I hope that Scotland Parts Company with an imperial estate soon, this is an imperial estate, led by imperialists, few guys from England, the multi-millionaire and multi-billionaire who stink in their money, they do not have link or understanding of a common man. Tell them to sit on the street and drink water with us or have lunch and dinner with us. They will not know how to eat and how to drink with us. That is the difference between us and them. We are here. I don't know these guys. You don't know these two guys. We are here. Anyway, I'm going to cut my speech. I have my very good friend here. Somebody told me he arrived. I'm going to introduce him in a very nasty way, as I always do. He got a big mouth. A black man that the police described him some years ago, that you're a black man with a big mouth, and your big mouth needs to be shut, so his mouth is getting wider and bigger, and he's here. Let's go about it to everybody in our community. Right. As I was saying, Eid Mubarak to everybody in our community. First thing I want to say is this, that what that immigration enforcement van did today, the Home Office did, by picking today of all days, one of the holiest days in the Muslim calendar, was deliberate, it was provocative, and it was intended to incite this. What the hell did they think they were doing by bringing an enforcement van right into the heart of Pollock? As a community, we should be proud of the fact that these pictures are going out right across this country. That every single politician, including Nicola Sturgeon and the Cabinet Secretary for Justice, have tried to pick up the phone to the Home Secretary, to the Home Office. For some reason, that Priti Patel and her racist government are not answering the telephone. But there is only one way that this is going to end today, and it is simple, and the message is clear to Police Scotland, to the Chief Constable, to the Area Commander, that people want this to be resolved peacefully. They want to go home to their families, but there's only one way this is going to end. That the two men in that van must be released without condition. In order that the Home Office learns, in order to de-escalate the situation, let them go, 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 let them go. Home Office, which is to de-escalate the situation. There is only one way they can do this. Open the van doors, let those men go, so our community can go home to our families. Many of us, including myself, have brought our children here because we want them to see what the racist Home Office, with their border fences and their barbaric policies, are all about. We are sick to death of this racist Tory government. And we have a symbol of it, their right Christmas, immigration enforcement. And there is a simple message to Police Scotland today. What exactly do you call community policing? What do you call policing by consent? We take no pleasure in having to do this, but we will not let our neighbours be dragged out of their houses, off the streets, or any more dawn raids. We have the Glasgow girls amongst our midst. We showed the way forward to the people of Scotland and to the United Kingdom, and we will do so again as this racist government opens it, ratchets it up, trying to divide us. They will not divide us. Black and white, unite and fight. Thank you, Amar. It's very nice of you to come here today with the
Refugees are welcome here!
Say it loud, say it clear!
Refugees are welcome here!
Say it loud, say it clear!
Refugees are welcome here! 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 Refugees are welcome here!
Negotiations had come off. The position was this, that all day long, the First Minister, the Cabinet Secretary for Justice, and I understand Police Scotland have been in discussions and trying to get the Home Office to listen. That has obviously now paid off. The Home Office has agreed to these two individuals being released into the safe custody of myself. The police will form a cordon when they are released from the van. What I'm asking you, and this is serious, right, because otherwise, you know, all bets are off. We have an agreement, it is in writing, these men will be released safely, they will not be arrested, there will be no enforcement action against them, and I have an agreement that the police will form a cordon around the van with myself and the two men, and then we will be walked to the mosque where they will be released. I would ask everyone to keep a distance, and once they are released into the mosque, for everyone to then disperse so that the vans, the horses, the police officers can disperse from this community. Everyone in this community should be extremely proud of what we have achieved.
But I'm cursing at the party. Ain't saying I'm holy, just showing the whole me. Y'all just pretend to be whatever your role be. Don't get me wrong, priest, rabbi, imam, but maybe that's why the masses don't respond. Can't sit and nitpick, but
when the door opened, how did you feel?
That's happy. It's feeling good with all the sports. All the people is coming here to the sport. Is the happy one.
Do you have anything that you want to say to the people who came to support you today?
Yeah. Thank you very, very much. I
was taken unannounced from my flat. They barged in and took me into the van. I was anxious and upset, wondering how I would be treated at the detention centre.
Cynical and provocative action by the Home Office to do it on the day of Eid. To be honest, they don't give a damn about the lives of these people. The people of Glasgow do. The city is built on the backs of refugees, people who've given blood, sweat and tears to build this city. So we do have those proud traditions and we stand firmly with these men.
I'm so happy that my fate brought me to live here in Glasgow, where the people are so connected that they'll come out onto the streets to help one of their own.
Appreciate it.
These two Indian nationals have been here 10 years and are still living in Scotland without leave to remain. But for tonight they are back home with family, within a community that has fought off the Home Office to keep them here.
And that frustrates me, and what can I say? Cause I know that I benefit from something I hate. But make no mistake, our connection ain't fake. It's never too late to clear off the slate. You follow my tape and you know what I'm about. If something comes up,